okay? The only DC comic book movies that I'll go see are Superman and Batman. Like, I didn't go see, what's his name? The Green Lantern. I never went and saw the Green Lantern movies when they were out with that kid that played Deadpool. I didn't go see that. What other superhero movies have they ever done? I tell you what, when Aquaman comes out with his own movie, I'll be there. Thank you for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Hey, this is Big Apple Bastard, man. I want to talk about your top 10.
Hey, Big Apple Bastard. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Doug. All hostile. Because I disagree with you big time, man. I can see you having your top 10. Your top 10 is your top 10.
Okay, damn. Big Apple Bastard, call back, bro. I think you driving in your truck. Big Apple Bastard is a truck driver. He might be in the mountains or something like that. He got a bad connection. Call back when you get a better connection, sir, and let's discuss your grievances with my top 10 black sitcoms of all times. Once again, for the record, number 10, What's Happening? Number 9, Wayans Brothers. Number 8, Blackish. Number 7, Fresh Prince. Number 6, Everybody Hates Chris. Number 5, Cosby Show. Number 4, Good Times. Number 3, The Jeffersons. Number 2, Martin. And number 1, Sanford and Son. That is a fire-ass list, if I must say so myself. Mr. Harper says, Doug, shoot Big Apple Bastard just for calling. It's Woman Wednesday. I agree. I should have shot his ass, but I'm not going to shoot his ass. He can call back. You know, kinder and gentler Doug Stewart this week. Last week, the body count for listeners was way too high. Damn, Larry pulled me into his office. Larry is the benefactor to the show, if you knew. And Larry pulled me into the office and was like, man, you nominated like 11 Stewies for the Ball Penis Award. Those are the people that pay their $4 every month. Miss Mocabella, Blackish don't need to be in the top 10. Maybe not in your top 10, but it's my top 10. Remember that. From that ninja, how did What's Happening make it in A Different World didn't? I like What's Happening. I like What's Happening more than I like The Different World. Basically, I went off of laughs and memorable episodes. I think that I got more laughs from What's Happening and funny wisecracking D and Raj doing his little dance and Rerun doing his little thing or whatever. I think I got more laughs personally out of What's Happening than I did from A Different World. A Different World was a great show. Don't get it twisted. I lived A Different World. You know, I lived that whole entire experience at HBCU. But I slightly, in my personal opinion of my list, I like What's Happening a little bit better. That's all. From Sidney Jackson. Sidney Jackson's Larry ain't benefacting shit. If Larry was putting up some real loot, we wouldn't have to pay. Oh, boy. Silly Negro. And man, that's a lot of overhead we're doing around here, Jack. I mean, there's a lot of sophisticated equipment that we operate on, man. Mixing boards, computers, accounts that we have to subscribe to on the interweb, cameras that we can do the Doug Stewart Show on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around here that Larry contributes to. All right? So stop trying to, tell me how to run this business around here. We still afloat after 2 years. Praise his holy name. We need that $4. Speaking of which, your $4 premium membership, man. If you haven't listened to the interview that I did with my cousin John Rivers, man, trust me, you need to. A lot of things that we have talked about and joked and laughed about on this show, we discussed. The big thing is The story I keep telling y'all about my senior year, where our head coach, God bless his soul, took the name tag off the trophy for the MVP of the team and wrote my name on it with a Sharpie. Right. That story. It took my cousin John's name off and wrote my name with a piece of tape with a Sharpie and gave it to me because they had some run in. So we actually talk about that on this episode of Chop It Up, as well as a bunch of other things, his son and his trek to being drafted in the NFL in a couple of weeks, Derek Rivers. So very entertaining stuff. We grew up together, literally, in the same sandbox, okay? 3 days older than me. He's 3 days older than me, and so we talked about playing on the playground in elementary school and middle school and getting in high school and us in college and, all of that stuff, man. Real good interview. Trust me on this. Become a premium member of the Doug Stewart Show and listen to episodes of Chop It Up. You'll hear conversations with me, my Uncle Donnie, my brother Ryan, my best friend in the world, Bubba Bryant, Kesey, not Kesey, Vern. We're going to talk to Kesey real soon here. So real good entertaining stuff. It's kind of like the show after the show. If you've listened to the Doug Stewart Show over the last couple of years, become a premium member. Real good stuff. Who do we have here? Oh, So now Tiffany changed her profile pic back to the chick choke slamming a dude, huh? Huh? That's how it is, Tiffany? Let me grab this call. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Hey, this is Big Apple Bastard. I was calling you from the wrong phone.
Oh, okay. What's up, brother? What you got now? You got a beef with my top 10? What's your beef?
Yeah, Doug, I know your top 10 is your top 10, but for you to go to South Carolina State and not have Different World in your top 10, that's just groundbreaking right there, Doug. Out of all your, you didn't listen to Color. You ain't watch Color Purple. You ain't do this. You ain't do that. But you did not have Different World in your top 10 when you went to an HBCU.
Right.
When you went to an HBCU, that's crazy. But I ain't gonna hold your show up, Doug.
Hey, Big Apple Bastard, Big Apple Bastard, turn your ass around. Turn your ass around. Right. You said it exactly. I guess you weren't listening when I said that. I talked about it. I lived a different world to the fullest. Right. Trust me, I lived a different world to the fullest. So maybe a different world goes high on your list because maybe you didn't live that life. I lived that life. All right? I lived it. Once again, A Different World was a great show. The shows that I have ahead of it made me laugh more. A Different World was a great show. It's honorable mention. There's been hundreds and hundreds of black sitcoms at all times. To make my honorable mention list is a great thing. Appreciate the call, Big Apple Bastard. Yeah, from Sydney Stoney Jackson Clay, that messed me up. I was like, Leroy, no. Maybe Show Enough was right about you. From Tiffany Sports and Heels, Woman Wednesday is a sham. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't with these women, huh? Just like with your wife, huh, fellas? You give women their own day, and they still talking about Woman Wednesday is a sham. You see? You see? Yeah. Tiffany, I want you to do a quick little search and see if anybody else on radio, TV, or the interweb outside of Jamil and Mike Smith who stole and steal everything from me. I want you to find out if anybody else has a Woman Wednesday just for ladies and report back to me. I'll wait. Yeah. I'll wait. See, we leave the show on a bad note, man, but we are leaving.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs.
Yeah.
Frank Coleman, Ernest Jess.
You can't spoil my joy. Yeah, I'm not going to let Tiffany spoil my joy on Woman Wednesday. I'm not going to let that happen.
Frank Coleman, Ernest Jess.
Yeah. And that's fire-ass damn top 10 list I got. I rarely do a top 10 list. So I dug real deep to come up with a bona fide top 10 list of top 10 black sitcoms of all times. And I'm not going to let you spoil my joy today, Tiffany. No. Hashtag Woman Wednesday is not a sham. All right. We got to get out of here, man. Coming up next, my man Jeff Fox with the Jeff Fox Show. Please stay tuned. All right? Check him out. Real good stuff, man. Real good stuff. Then following him is John Fisher, Patty Cake with the Cooking with the Microwave Show. You don't want to miss that. Sports talk, fun, music, all of that. And later on tonight, if you follow the network, WSME, you'll get an alert for the Wait a Minute Show with my man Jelani. All right, so stay tuned to WSME all day long today. Shouts out to my producers, Waterhead Walter, Poe Politicking, engineers Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, benefactor Larry, consultant Brandon Butler, web guy John Gorenfeld. Shouts out to all of y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.
When Tupac was around, he wanted to raise a nation of thugs. But I think it's only right for me to raise a nation of bruhs. Frank Coleman, Ernest Jess, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, four founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. Frank Coleman, Ernest Jess, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, four founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q, I know it make you wanna. I'm always in the queue, but you ain't know. I'm resolute to the boot, you don't give me those. In that pack over there, that my dog team. Before I came out the womb, I had purple dreams. Schizo, that my line name. And A the Mule, that my chain gang. From my yard to any yard, I put that on my life. The Q's going hard. A whole nation full of bruhs. Do your duty, lift it up. This ain't about yourself, ain't about your kids. Jail as a unit, and we gon' run the ship. The greatest rap on the planet Earth. But make no mistake, God, I put you first. See, I know my place, and I stand my ground. Q's in the sky, we gon' hold it down. Frank Coleman, Ernest Jess, Oscar Cooper, Edgar Love, four founders, sons of blood and thunder. I'm wrecking for the Q.